Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Sopiarz-Rianda, and I realized I haven't shown my face to you in a while and just wanted to remind you that there is a teacher behind all of those messages and those emails and those texts. I'm right here, and wanted to just walk you through what we are doing this week briefly. Now, last week we finished off Unit 5 and reading Eli Wiesel's Night, which was a very powerful book. And for that reason too, last week we really finished off the unit with a creative project final assessment, just so that you could process what you were reading and apply it, synthesize it into something different. So I've got soundtracks, I've got poetry, I've got artwork. So all of that was just wonderful. You guys did a great job with that. On that note too, remember that I am still accepting late work for Unit 5. All 4 sessions, except discussion assignments, can be submitted by the 14th before midnight, and you can still get 75% credit. Now remember, 75% credit is not full credit, by no means. However, it's better than a big goose egg, okay? So 75% is much better than 0. So please go back and complete that late work. If for whatever reason you still don't have the novel Night, you need to contact me so that we can develop a plan for you. But otherwise, all the late work for Unit 5, really important, is due by Friday before midnight, okay? A couple of other important announcements for this week. On Tuesday, I am hosting virtual parent-teacher conferences, and all your parent would have to do is copy and paste this link right here into their web browser. And from 6 to 8 o'clock, I'm available online for a virtual conference. And the way it works, if you haven't done this before, is basically your parent or guardian would be directed into an online classroom, and there would be kind of a waiting room so that everyone is going to have about 10 minutes for their conferences allotted. And so parents would be in one waiting room, and as the parent or guardian would leave my conference, I would drag in the next one. Of course, literally, not figuratively, not literally, a little bit of both. It gets a little crazy when it's virtual, right? So basically, but they are private parent-teacher conferences. This is a great time to check in if you want to. I'd love to chat with parents. I always do. But if your parent or you want to come to a face-to-face parent-teacher conference, that would be awesome. It's at the Jeffco Center the very next day on Wednesday, and that goes from 6 to 8:30. So it's, again, a great opportunity to come and talk with me, review what you've been doing so far and what you need to do, or just a good time to touch base too. I'd love to meet you and, put a face to a message or an email or a text, okay? So starting with our new unit, Unit 6, you can see that this is going to be a 1-month session where we will have 4 sessions for the definition essay. So as always, you click on the folder, click on session 1, and the first thing that you always do is you watch this weekly update video, which will be right here when you actually get to class. Here, by clicking next, you'll see all the important announcements, which I just went over. Oh, I think I forgot the most important part, probably what you're thinking. No school on Friday. It's a teacher in service, so I've got to go to work virtually, but you have the day off, so no attendance is required on Friday. However, school's still open, so it's a great time to get that late work submitted or work ahead if you want to. As always, office hours are available. Here is the list of all the assignments for this week, along with that suggested schedule, highly suggested schedule, okay? So I will post this in our updates page, and I'll send it out to you also on Monday, but here it is. What you'll need to do on Monday is watch this video, review the session plan and suggested schedule, which we just did, read the article Success, then complete and submit the first assignment. On the Wednesday, the third day, read what is an essay, and then complete what is a definition essay notes, which we'll be going over in a second. And then on the fourth day, Friday, what you're going to do is explore at least 5 different terms of your choice on Wikipedia. That's right, I said Wikipedia. Yes, you are using Wikipedia for this assignment. Again, more details in a second. And then you'll be submitting your best guess definition for a definition essay on that Thursday as well. And you can see again, Friday, no school teacher in service, and the workload is lighter this week for that reason. You're welcome. Okay, clicking next. These are the essential questions that we will be considering in this unit and in this session. So as I mentioned, in this unit, we're going to be exploring the definition essay genre. We're also going to be reading several definition essays, and ultimately, by the end of this unit, obviously, you'll be writing your own definition essay. And we'll actually begin that process next week. So click next. Excuse me, I need some coffee. All right, so this is your very first step in exploring what exactly is a definition essay. On the bottom here is that article of success. What you'll do is first print it out and then read it and then read it again. This time, the second time that you're going to be reading it, you will code the text. That means mark, highlight, underline for key events, reoccurring traits, surprises, or anything else that you think is important. And then finally, you'll open up this document right here and complete the questions related to your reading of that text. You'll submit that on the next page here, if my computer would like to cooperate a little bit faster. Seriously. Okay, there it is. You'll submit it into the Dropbox. Again, exploring and researching and thinking about what a definition essay is. Here we'll talk more about what a definition essay actually is. And you'll look here and you'll find 2 things. You'll find the rubric, and you'll also find a PowerPoint presentation on what a definition essay is. What you will be doing is you will be reading through the PowerPoint definition, and you will be taking notes on that PowerPoint definition. I don't have it right here. I don't know what happened to it, but I will put, you'll have an opportunity to take detailed notes several different ways. There's 5 different ways. I think last semester, in the unit or the unit before, we used Cornell notes. And we also use outlining notes. You have a list of 5 different ways to take notes. It's your choice the way you want to take notes with reviewing that PowerPoint. But whatever format it is, you're going to submit it on the next page. And remember that you will shoot for at least 20 bullets in your notes. And you can type this or handwrite it. If you handwrite it, you can always take a picture of it with your phone and upload it that way. If you want to type it out, that's fine too. So you'll submit your notes on what a definition essay is right here. And then finally, for your last assignment this week, you are going to be exploring Wikipedia definition essays. Yep, that's what I said. I'm recommending the use of Wikipedia. I know I don't. But the thing is, with Wikipedia, it can be pretty accurate for certain things. And if it's not accurate, research has shown that whatever error was written gets corrected pretty quickly because people are pretty engaged with Wikipedia. I don't recommend it for our bigger research projects, but for this particular assignment, it is perfect for what we need. So what you'll do is the link is right there for Wikipedia. And what you'll do is read through at least 5 different entries of your choice. I picked Olympics just because, give you an example, but it could be Olympics, it could be love, it could be, because of Valentine's Day coming up, it could be sports, it can be any term, 5 terms that you want. You may go from entry to entry using the links within each one. And after reading those entries, you're going to answer the following questions and submit them on the next page. Be sure that each of the responses to these questions is about 3 sentences long. Okay? Again, we are gathering background information in this session on what a definition essay is. Before we can write one, we need to read them, and we need to understand what this genre is. And that's what you'll drop in right here. And then you've reached the end. Next week, we're going to continue an in-depth study of the definition essay in session 2, and we're going to be reading more examples and starting the writing process of our very own definition essay. So start thinking about your topics of what you might want to explore and write an extended definition essay on. Have a fantastic week, and as always, please contact me if you have any questions. Thanks.